Hello guys, welcome to the stream. So tonight we're going to do a special stream. We're going to do some live testing for a video that I'm planning to do for probably tomorrow in the afternoon. Or maybe in the morning, depends on how long it takes to edit. So we're going to test a question that a lot of you guys ask me on stream all the time. And it is Exorcism actually worth taking? And while this has a direct answer numerically, yes, Exorcism is our best option at the moment with this current setup. But in real situations, how does this play? Because technically Exorcism should give us 4% damage at the end of a key. But sometimes it's not giving us that. It's basically giving us like 2% combining the dot part and the main hit part, So it has a lot of variance to get the max value of Exorcism. This is because of various factors. Mostly that the radius of the dot part, which is the hard hitting part of Exorcism, is pretty small. So you guys can see here on my cursor, you can see those numbers. You can see that's 10 or 8, 7, 8. That's yard distance in between me and the target I'm targeting, So Exorcism's radius of the dot is fairly small. So let's do a test here. I'm gonna drop the Consecration here, and I'm gonna hit this target with my Exorcism, and it's going to hit up to the target on here on the back. Okay, so that target is 5 yards away from us where we of the main target. So we can conclude that the radius of Exorcism is 5 yards, which is really, really small if you ask me, You really need a coordinated group in a tank that's like stacking stuff like kind of perfectly to get the most value out of the dot of Exorcism. That's why, for example, there's so much variance in what people get on their overalls. The most I've gotten myself has been, like I said, like 4% damage, and that was in a Gambit. Gambit is a rigged key because, well, there's a ton of Morlocks, so the dot part gets a ton of value. Also, I had a DK tank that time, which makes stacking like pixel perfect big packs easier, so the dot could spread faster. So numerically, like I said, Exorcism would be the best choice. It's like 0.5% ahead of the second choice. Okay, what's the second choice now? So the second build we're going to test is this one. So instead of taking Exorcism, we're just going to ignore that, and we're going to take Boundless Judgment and take away the Mastery from this. This would be the second build that we are going to test. So we're going to try to do 3 of the same keys. Hey William, yeah, Gambit is just a really fun key. There's so much AoE, and now we can actually do AoE. It feels really good to do it. It would feel even better if we could use Sanctified Wrath, because we also would have like the AoE explosions. But we're going to be able to do that when we get to Dragonflight. There's also a lot of dungeons that have trash there, so we're going to be fine. Going back to the build. Okay, so this is the second build we're going to test. This one uses Boundless Judgment instead of Exorcism. So in this one, we don't have to even worry about Exorcism. The thing is never going to be pressed. This build is pretty decent at the moment, but it has a small drawback. That is that the Judgment debuff is bugged with Radiant Decree. So Radiant Decree doesn't consume the Judgment debuffs, so this build is kinda scuffed because of that at the moment. But when they fix that and Radiant Decree consumes the Judgment, this build is probably going to be pretty good, on par with Exorcism, at least in Mythic Plus dungeons. Exorcism's value is mostly because it's really good in single targets. So if you have Exorcism versus not having Exorcism, there's going to be a difference of about 3% in your single target damage. But due to how Mythic Plus works, there's not much single target that we do in those places. The single target probably is like at max 15% of your damage. So a 15%, 3% is a very small amount of damage you're gaining by just getting Exorcism, for all the like trouble you have to do, like pixel stacking mobs, trying to get everyone get the dot. So sometimes the easier options are kind of better in practice. Oh yeah, I actually don't like lower Karazhan. There is a lot of AoE, but the problem is the mobs don't live enough so we can do our damage. And depending on what other DPS you have on your group, It's fairly annoying to be there just standing with your wings and like 15 seconds left on them, which is pretty sad sometimes, you know? Especially on the guest part, you know? Like the ghost part before Morose. Those mobs just die, you know? So using wings there is sometimes a very sad experience. For example, you have a monk in your group because those guys just nuke everything so fast, faster than our damage. We do similar amounts of damage, but they do it really, really fast. We have to like ramp up and stuff. Okay, going back to the builds, we're going to do one more test, and this one is without Boundless Judgment and without Exorcism. So basically, it's going to be this. This build is a bit farther behind than Boundless Judgment and Exorcism. It's about a 0.9% difference between Exorcism and this one. And mostly because, well, we're not taking any of these things, but this one does AoE and does single target, and it's pretty decent. So we're going to do 3 tests. First one with normal build, like Exorcism and all that stuff. Second one with Boundless Judgment, and third one, like I said before, without either of them. So let's start with this one. We're going to try to do the same key 3 times. So we gotta pick one that has like a pretty linear path. In my mind, that was Iron Docks. Iron Docks is the most linear key that I could think at the moment. Because sometimes when I pick streets, I don't know you guys, but I hate when people go right side on streets, you know? Because like, you can pick, you know? Right side is a bunch of like caster mobs that put circles on the ground and put dots on people, and it's really annoying to play. I don't know why people play those mobs. Because the other side is so easy. Like, there's only 2 dogs and 3 cats, and you gotta kick the dogs, and that's pretty much it, you know? And it's so much easier to do. But some people go right side, and it triggers me for whatever reason, you know. I hate to go that side, especially as melee, because those mobs put like a big circle on the ground. You gotta move, and with how red works now with Consecration, having to move is fairly annoying. Oh yeah, I was going to include a test on Consecration on this stream. So I did a key with the big Consecration instead of taking 2 points in Judgment. So this is what I tried yesterday. I didn't stream it, but it was something like this. So I did this build with big Consecration, and my Consecration actually gained like about 2.5% at the end of the key. So normally it's lagging behind Radiant Decree, like about 2%. But in the key that I did with big Consecration, it actually was on par with Radiant Decree, you know? And I think this is because like the Consecration is bigger, hence the mobs can't get out of it fast, you know, because they are also slowed by 50%, which was really good for my damage, you know. I just threw a Consecration, and it was really huge, you know, so mobs took more damage than not having this. So while this ability we're not going to test today, it does have some DPS value, although it's not quantifiable. So that's why the only reason we're not going to test it. But if you ever have like a spare point from all other things here, maybe putting a point in Consecrated Ground when we get to Dragonflight level 70 might have some value. But let's go back to the other build. So now let's go find a key. I'm going to try to do a 21 or 22. I think that's a good benchmark to test the stuff around. So Iron Docks or Streets? I'm not sure which one is the best. Like I said, Iron Docks is linear, you know, people can't take other paths. Streets is also a good test. Let's do, well, okay, let's see what keys are available first. Iron Docks, and let's see, 22. Okay, there's 22 Iron Docks. We could try that. Yeah, let's pick Iron Docks. There's Iron Docks there. And Streets. Let's see, Streets. And let's put 21. Yeah, there's only one street. So the test is going to be in Iron Docks today. Oh yeah, I gotta disable this range indicator add-on. Where is it? It's range display. Oh, if you guys want to know like range stuffs of mobs and all those things, you can just download this add-on. It's called range display. It's really handy to know like distances. Doesn't have many practical uses. It's just to test stuff. Nah, they're not taking us. Sag. Let's look for another one. So... Oh, they took us. Nice. Nice, nice. Let's go to Iron Docks. Okay, so in this one, we're going to try to hyper-focus on using our Exorcism. So try to use it on cooldown and with the dot, you know? As much as we can. The next key, we're going to just do our normal rotation because we don't have to focus on anything. And there's no Exorcism. And the key after that is basically the same. Just do rotation because everything is a passive. Okay, is everyone here or we have to summon people? I think everyone's here. No, let's just go inside. It's a 22, so I should be safe with just using my Shield of Vengeance. Shouldn't be much damage here. Yesterday I did a 23. I think it was this place. Yeah, it was on Iron Docks, but stuff was kind of chunking me down. I forgotten how to do like keys over like 20, 22. Yeah. Probably a good call to start like using Divine Protection there. '22, I think we're safe with just using our normal Shield of Vengeance. Also, I probably have to make like a weak aura that tells me that someone is dead and I can res them, you know, because I don't know you guys, but I kind of forget I have a B-res. I'm just there fighting and people are dead and I'm like, oh yeah, I can res them. Oh yeah, let's get the consumables on. Oh, we got little time. Okay, let's eat. Yeah, we got time. Let's reset our DPS counter. Let's go. Okay, let's see what type of pull he does here. Let's hyper focus on Exorcism. So let's do this. Throw it there. Slowed. Freedom. Lovely Consecration again. Radiant Decree. Got Exorcism back again. I want to throw it down, but I'm gonna wait for the stacking. Stack here. Okay. Exorcism. I think everything got the dot. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Something's killing me. Oh, that I'm gonna buff here just so I can do damage. Let's stack our Dawn. Let's not forget that. Throw this down. Get Dawn up. Ouch, ouch. Something's killing me. Oh, someone died. I'm gonna heal. Oh, crap. I died. Okay, let's go again. It's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think I took a frontal there. Ooh, people are just dying left and right. What the hell killed me? Incendiary slug. Now you got cooldowns, but I don't want to use them here. Seems like such as a waste. Feels like a waste, you know? Because we're gonna pull Zolgamox after this. I kinda need cooldowns for that. Okay, everything's dead. It's always haste, and I'm not switching to warrior. I respect warriors, but man, it's not a paladin. Probably die playing a paladin. Oh, that's the puddle. Ooh, the puddle. I just have so much fun playing paladin. Like, Jesus Christ, this guy just dragging the mobs around. I can't get my consecration value here. Okay, so this is the paladin's worst nightmare, you know? Like, tanks that do this. They should really give us a talent to just move Consecration with us, you know? Drop Consecration here. Like, I let him stack everything and do this. Oh, I got feared. There's no bubble here or die. There's a puddle there. Drop this and try to get the dot spread. I think it's spread. Yeah, it's spread. Nice. Sanguine is such a bad affix for us. Sanguine? Move them. So much Sanguine healing. I don't know why the dude's like pulling trash on top of the boss, like on a Sanguine. We could do it after, you know. I'm just gonna use cooldowns here, I guess. Yeah. No reason to save them. Dude, stop moving the balls! Jesus Christ, I hate this tank. So annoying, man. Like, he constantly moves his stuff around. Oh yeah, Red Pally probably does more single target than monks. They do more AoE just by a bit, but I think we're on single target. We got that covered, but we have to spec to single target. That's the thing, you know. You gotta use all our. Oh, who died? What the hell? Okay, someone's in the thing. Okay, it's dead. I think he's gonna like gather them all and kill them. As much as Consecration does a lot of damage, it's also a really annoying ability to use, guys. Especially if like weeks like this. I'm gonna sack this guy. He's gonna die. I think we have one ball left. Slowed. Here's the last ball, I guess. Is someone there? Oh, there's no one in the ball.
Ah, would you look at that? Maybe I underestimated them. Oh gosh.
Oh, there, the guy's going.
Let them
Yeah, at this point, just kill them with the other pack, you know?
igniting the cannon, sir.
Just kind of wasting time here. Okay, let's... Okay, he's gonna jump away. Oh, man. He's... Oh, they're gonna use the ball here? I don't think it can kill everything, though. Okay, so I don't use cooldowns. I'm gonna... Oh, he's dead. Oh, no. Bob. Never mind. That didn't work. Okay, do I res or... What do I do here? I'm gonna just res. And I'm in combat for whatever reason. Okay, this key is kind of a dud. I think we're just gonna do the test on the next one. Now I have to walk there. Because for whatever reason I'm in combat and I'm dying. Lay hands. Take out the Grievous. Let's get our ghost.
It's too far away.
There goes my Consecration. Oh, this guy's just gonna run away. So these are occasions where I want to just take like slow Consecration, so I can make the mobs stay on it, you know. He's gonna die. Gotta sack him. Okay, he's sacked. Should be fine. Okay, we use cooldowns here. Think we do. I'm dying. I need a heal. We're gonna die here. We have to use bubble or something. These guys gonna throw hammers. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna bubble here. I think something's hitting me. Gotta heal myself. Get my ghost. Get Dawn up. That slow is so annoying. Does also a lot of damage, like this Deadeye does. Gotta get Dawn up. Yeah, we got cooldowns for next pack. Here's aggro. I got hit. I'll drop Consecration and hope he gets aggro on the big guy, so I don't die. Okay, I'm using this because okay, that guy, the big guy, is just marinating in blood. And I'm kinda dying here. I got stunned that guy. I have aggro of him. Okay, let's run. Run. Let's use Exorcism. Kind of forgetting to use it. No, don't take it there, you absolute. He's just gonna marinate in blood again. Why are you doing this, dude? Look at the big guy. He's gonna heal again like before, because the tank wants to do big pull. Sometimes going a bit slow is better than just trying to like. Also, stuff is moving away from my dumb Consecration, so. Sag. Yeah, man, like this tank just, like, I understand you gotta move him from Sanguine, but don't drag them all the time, you know? Like, what the hell? I can't do my damage if he drags the mobs all the time. So these are the situations, like I said before, like you take the slow from big Consecration. That way, the tank can't do this to you, you know? I'm losing so much damage because this guy just drags stuff around like dumbass. Boss. Do I have aggro? What? I'm just gonna bubble. Get the ghost. Okay, Grubu's dead. It's good. Let's kill the range guy. Let's put Exorcism on that guy. I have my 1 minute CDs, but I don't want to use them here. Okay, I'll use them here. Okay. It's here. Boss dead. Kill the range dude. Like, I'm gonna stun it here. Do damage, you know? Because fuck the tank. I feel something's going to kill me here. Oh, yeah. That guy. Almost. God damn it. Didn't see the frontal. I think we did all the damage that we could though. So it's fine. Dude, stop moving the mobs! I can't drop my stupid consecration, you bastard!
An excellent choice.
Kinda dying here. Gotta move. Jesus Christ. Can we stay still for a bit? Maybe? Oh, there's so much crap on the ground. I have wings, but I don't want to use them here because I don't have my other cooldowns back. Let's kill the low health guys. Oh, they're marinating in blood. Kill the range ones. Fairly annoying. I think we took more longer to do them this way than we would have done it, like trying to like just play the 2-pack, 3-pack at a time, you know, because like this guy is dragging everything around and everything's just healing up. So it's method, so look, like that guy's just gonna stay there now. I don't know, man. Some tanks like just try to go super fast, but in doing so they go super slow. Ouch. Have aggro? What the hell? Kyle, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Okay, now here, will the trap of the hunter bug and not work? Because sometimes it does and it doesn't like hit the bird. Nothing there. Shield here. I didn't want to save use my bubble there, but I'll do it next time if I have to. I'll use my cooldowns when Divine Toll is 5 seconds on cooldown. Gotta build some Holy Power though. He's gonna jump in. Gonna jump and free the world, right? Oh. Gotta do that. Nice. Go away. Okay, last boss.
Dare you march into my docks and so brazenly set foot on my ship?
We don't have cooldowns for 50 seconds.
Lord, least of all you. Enjoy your death, weak.
Yeah, we're not gonna time this. That guys only count like for 1. I'll use cooldowns when they come back second round. Ouch. It's hitting me by a lot. Ooh, someone died. I gotta res him. But first he has to go get the boss. Where is the guy? Oh, they res him. Gotta use my wings when my Divine Toll is with... I'm gonna just use it now because I've lost. Ouch. I'll get the thing. Oh, don't hit me, please. Don't hit me. Ah, don't hit me. Okay, that was almost horrible. And we got 1 minute to get a bit of trash. Yeah, we need one more big guy. One of those bird things. I should have cooldowns back when we find the trash, you know? This is one of those cases, like I said, when you try to go fast, but you don't actually go fast. Cyrus Reyes, thanks for the $20 super chat. Well, thank you guys for watching my content. That makes me really happy. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Dying here. Help, police. Okay, it's dead. Nice. I want to see my overall after this, because like I got scuffed really hard because of the consecration stuff, man. Yeah, we got it done. Nice, nice. I'm not gonna say anything in chat because I don't like to be toxic, but man, that warrior kind of annoyed me a bit. Okay, let's go back to Haven and let's see the overall thingy. I think I did a good job managing Exorcism. I'm not sure though. I kind of forgot the time I got a bit tilted because of the consecration stuff. Let's see how much damage it did. I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna say it did, the dot did 2%, the main part did 0.5, probably. And where is it? Okay, so the dot did, yeah, 2%, and the other one did 1%. Okay, so total damage of my Exorcism dot is 3%. And we also have to look at the Judgment part. So Judgment did 4.57 million damage, so 10% of my damage. Nice, Cyrus. I'm glad that the content helped, man. I'm really happy that my content helps actually the people get their goals done. So thanks to all you guys for watching it. Okay, now let's go do it again, but this time we're gonna swap the build a bit. Now we're going to go with instead of this, we're going to go double this, Boundless Judgment, and this. Yeah, Consecration does a ton of damage, man. It's really good also for me because I'm using this weird strength build. So you know that in the past, dots like yeah, I tried to like just drop it when I could, you know, just to get the damage done. It does a ton of damage, and I was saying it's because of this weird strength build that I'm using. So I'm using Pelagos. Most other paladins are actually using Mechanicos. And Mechanicos would have been like horrible there, you know, because like stuff is getting dragged around. You're not getting the most value out of your haste, you know. Even with the chain pulling, you're getting like more Hammer of Genesis and stuff. But this strength build is pretty good at doing consistent damage with Consecration. In the past, there was snapshotting of dots, you know. But in the present, like dots just refresh the damage depending on how much stats you have at a time. So if you get like a 2000 strength randomly, the dots of the Consecration for those like 10-20 seconds that you have that strength are going to be like really strong, you know. So this build relies on getting my ghost. You see me like trying to get the little ghosty thing that's 10% extra strength. This thing gives me 5% extra strength, which is pretty decent when people are healing me. It has like a 50% uptime, so it's pretty strong. Like it gives you like 2 extra flasks of a value in strength. On top of that, I'm using Jatus and I'm using this trinket, which is really good. If you can get it even at heroic item level for this pre-patch, it's busted as hell. 750 strength for 15 seconds on a 30% uptime. This thing is just huge, you know. Combined with my Jatus, when these two things proc, I'm getting like 1400 strength. That's even amped up with Pelagos, 4% from this, 10% from this. And we even have a talent that gives us more strength, which is the Aspirations of Divinity. So total, I'm getting like how much? It's 4, 6, 10, 25% extra strength. And on top of the procs, you know? So that's why my Consecration does a lot of damage. The strength that I get like small amounts of strength for like 3 seconds, 15 seconds are making the thing do a lot of damage. Yeah, the Pelagos build is really good. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the Pelagos also gives you mastery. So there's a small change of order. I did a guide on this. So instead of throwing your Divine Toll after your Final Reckoning, with this build you throw it before your Final Reckoning, so that all your Holy Power spenders go with the 315 extra mastery from Combat Meditation. Small adaptation that you have to make if you're using this instead of Mechanicos. And if you're using Pelagos, by the way, you're basically playing Dragonflight Red Pally. This is how we're going to play. There's no changes when we get talents from Dragonflight. You're going to do more damage. Obviously, your Crusade is going to be a bit longer because we take Zealous Paragon and we take Sanctified Rat, but those are like mostly like passive stuff, you know? So playstyle, we're not changing at all when we get Dragonflight stuff. We're still going to take Divine Toll for Mythic Plus, so nothing changed. Okay, let's look for another Iron Docks or Streets to compare this key. I think Streets and Iron Docks have similar layouts, so it's a good comparison to do between both. Okay, no. Fine, group. Streets, let's see first if there's a Streets key around. 22 is fine, 22, 21. Where's the 22? Let's try to get in that. And let's go Iron Docks and see if there's another one there. Maybe we get in. There's no Iron Docks keys. Okay. Okay, we got into 22 Tasavesh. Yeah, William, that's the main reason I didn't want to get Gable. I do more Mythic Plus content than raiding. I do raid a bit, you know. I do it to get gear to Mythic Plus. So in raiding scenarios, Gable is just king. It's really good in single target because all the buffs are good for single target, you know. But when you use Gable in Mythic Plus, you can get like really screwed if you get like the single target, like the bleed effects, like the poison one and the bleed are really bad in AoE scenarios, you know, because you can only apply it to one thing. The good ones are the Kyrian and the Boon of the End, but that's a 50-50, you know. If you lose the 50-50, you do like very little damage, you know. It's a 4-minute cooldown. For 4 minutes, you're not gaining anything, you know. At least Jatis gives you the 600 proc strength, you know, for 3 seconds. I think that's what gives a lot of the value from this weapon, because like the damage part is not very high. Like you can see here, it's barely like 2% of my damage, but the value comes from the strength. It was up for 12% at the time. I kind of low roll here because of all the kiting. Normally this is like 17% of uptime on 660 strength, 25% amp sometimes, you know. Blessing of Dawn was still good. 73% is fine. That's a good number to have. Between 70 to 75% uptime of Dawn is a good number, by the way, guys. You can go even higher, you know, but we're running around so much that sometimes you just drop it. Oh yeah, when something goes wrong and you use Gable, yeah, that's pretty much all your damage. Like for example, in that key, if I used Gable at the start, I died, you know. So that was my Gable. Now what do I do? There's my damage. Oh, I'll get to the dungeon. People are asking for some help. Divine Purpose? Yeah, you use Divine Purpose, Cyrus, by the way. This is the build we're using, Divine Purpose. At the moment, we're using it. When we get to Dragonflight, we're not going to use Divine Purpose, though, because we're going to pick both 3 capstone talents here, so we have to, like, sacrifice Divine Purpose for that. Which sucks, because it's a really good ability, you know? But what can we do? Our 3 capstone talents are pretty good, so... We still get a lot of procs though from other stuff, you know. We have like Imperium Power. What else? We're gonna get this Imperium Legacy, which is kind of a proc. Every 30 seconds we get a free Divine Storm. So we're still going to be around that like proc playstyle, even without Divine Purpose. We're going to have longer wings though. Like average wings are going to be between 32 to 34 seconds long, which is a lot higher than now. That's only 25 seconds. We're going to have the explosions of Sanctified Wrath, which are also fun to use, you know? And seeing your damage go up because of uncapped AoE is fun. Now, all we need here is a tank. Hopefully this group doesn't go to the right side, because I hate when people go right side in this place. Those mobs are so annoying. They put a lot of stuff on the ground, so for melee, it's a pain. Yeah, the longer wings are gonna be great, man. It's basically going back to Legion times. In Legion, we had wings that were like 34 seconds long. I think 37.5 seconds was the number. They were extremely long. I would describe Red Paladin and Dragonflight like a combination of Legion, BFA, and Shadowlands all in together, you know? And it's a good combo, because from the Shadowlands part, they got the 1 minute build, which is really good for Mythic Plus dungeons, you know? We got that like small burst every 1 minute with Final Reckoning, and we got a huge boost with Crusade every 2 minutes, on top of like all the Consecration damage. I would have liked them to give us, instead of Consecration, like Divine Hammers, you know? The little thingies that spin in Legion. So we could move with our damage, you know? But, oh well, what can you do? I think everyone's here. Is everyone inside? Oh no, they're summoning. Visions of Perfection, man, they gave that to Holy Paladin, so I don't think they're going to give us that back ever. Like, Holy Paladins have Awakening, something like that it's called. They get free wings. I don't know why they gave it to Holy Paladins. Like, the guys that needed the wings the most are Red Paladins, I think. It would have helped with our sustained damage, you know? But we have a lot of things that do that now. For example, like the Seal of Order passive playstyle with Dusk and Dawn gives us basically 20% extra damage all the time, on our spenders at least. Which could be comparable to Visions of Perfection, you know? I know Visions of Perfection has interactions with wings, like for example, we could have gotten the explosions from Sanctified Wrath. But I think it's a good middle ground, you know? We have a lot of procs, we have Seraphim, we have a Dusk and Dawn, Seal of Order, all those things, like pretty good sustained damage. The good thing about it is it's controlled sustained damage. Like, half is controlled, half is random, you know? The Seraphim part is random. The Seal of Order part, you control it, you know? Because you have to like build 5 Holy Power, you get the buff.
Hold. Entry is restricted. Surrender your weapons and follow me.
Surely we can come to an alternate agreement?
There will be no agreement. Lethal force authorized.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get some kind of like a threat dump, you know? We can like threat dump with Bob and Bubble, but we're sacrificing our defensives to do damage, which is not a good idea, you know? Although sometimes I do use my bubble offensively, you know? When I know I'm not going to die later, I use the offensive bubble. You can do 8 seconds of damage, like free, you know? There's not a single class that can do that. Only Paladins can do damage while they're in the immunity. Yeah, the problem with that, the Bob threat dump, is that it doesn't clear the threat. So if the tank hasn't built threat in the 8 seconds that the Bob lasts, you get it back and you die, which is pretty sad. Although the tank should build, like, he has 8 seconds of duration to build threat. So if he doesn't do it in that time, the tank is like trolling you. But it has happened to me. Like, I use Bob, I think, oh, I'm safe now, and I died instantly after the Bob ends. They could have given us the thing that Rat Paladins have. Like, their Judgment increases, like, damage also, but they also have, like, 20% threat reduction or something like that. I don't know, just bake it in the talents, you know?
Entry is restricted. Surrender your weapons and follow me.
Okay, in this one, I'm using this talent build. So we're not using Exorcism, we're using Boundless Judgment. So we're testing how much damage I gain from each different iteration, you know? for a future video. The Consecration, no! You bastard! I'll drop one here. Get that. Slowed, freedom. Drop my Consecration. Gotta get Dawn up. We got cooldowns in a few seconds, so it should be fine. It's good not having to worry about Consecration though. I mean Exorcism. I'm just spamming abilities here. Okay, that. I have 1 minute cooldowns and... Okay, I have cooldowns now. So would be a good idea to pull some stuff, you know. He's gonna pull. He's gonna fight there, okay. Do this. Kick that.
An excellent choice.
Thanks for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. Blinding light. Oh, it's so good to have blinding light back as well. Like AoE disruption, that's not a stun. Ooh, so juicy. Especially for my push group. Like my push group already has like a bunch of stuns. So having like the disorient from blinding light for Mythic Plus is a godsend. Okay, we have cooldowns now. You might not notice, but I do use it pretty often. It just like goes unnoticed because the effect is pretty, like, it's just a small flash of light that happens. Healer for reds? So in my group we use a druid. So my friend is a druid healer, so... Oh, I messed up that. Should I use this first? Oh, I got insta-gived by something. I think he didn't have aggro. Oh well, what can you do? We have a hunter. This dude should be doing misdirects. I got instantly cleaned there. Like, there was even a second I could use my stuff. Oh, I love my legendary name. You saw I threw like, I don't know, 4 Divine Storms in a row or something like that. Take that. Oh no, the Spear of Bastion. Such a troll. Okay, we got 1 minute cooldowns for Zul'Gurmux. He's gonna pull it, right? Okay, just the dude. Let's build the Dawn up. This. Okay, no Zul'Gurmux, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. It feels so much better not having to worry about Exorcism. I can just spam. Like, spam and spam and spam. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, 4 Divine Storms in a row there. Just chilling. Gotta build down though. Okay, we're gonna Zul'Gurmux now. I'm gonna use cooldowns here when my Divine Toll reaches like 10 seconds or something. Ooh, the tank's dying. That's not the tank. I'm gonna sack him anyways. Let's move out. And use wings. Zul'Gamox has a lot of health. We should have our wings back by the time we do the boss. Get my orbs, get my ghost. Ah, the fear is there, nice. Oh, he's gonna do one more. Actually, this is good. Gives our cooldowns time to recover. Fear that guy. I mean, disorient him. Gotta get Dawn up before we throw this to Gradient. Never mind. You're dead.
You have been randomly selected for death.
Get Dawn up. Take that. Kick that. Actually, we did this a bit fast, so I don't have cooldowns for boss. I think everyone saved cooldowns for Zul'Gamox, which is a good thing, you know. You like to see that in your group. People spending cooldowns where it's important. Oh, we're gonna miss the last 30 seconds on cooldown. So this is one of those situations where you use cooldowns or you save. So I'm gonna do the save part. I'm just gonna use normal abilities for now, and I'm gonna use everything together. You get more value from using all your spells together than just using wings without any of your other cooldowns. Because we like the cooldown stack, you know, we're red pals. So as soon as I can, I'm gonna do this. Okay, perfect, now it is. Okay, do I go free him or no? Ah, I have cooldowns. They can do it, they can do it. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm such a scumbag for that. Ah, I feel bad now. I should have went help. But I had wings. Those are the hard decisions you have to make sometimes. Do I help my team or do I just use wings? Got a ghost. I'm using the Magistrate's Judgment, by the way. A lot of people are using Relentless Inquisitor, which is also good, but mine is a bit more fun. And the damage difference is almost negligible. It's less than a 1% difference. The other one gives you like 6% haste. This one reduces the cost of your Holy Power spenders whenever you throw a Judgment. Has a chance, you know, but it's a really high chance. Like 75% is really high. So you always have like reduced spenders, and that allows me to like just spam sometimes my Divine Storms, Templar Verdicts, without really having to build much Holy Power. I'm just gonna use this now, so this guy dies because he's fairly annoying. My orbs. Gotta get the orbs.
An excellent choice.
I'll explain my build after the key ends with more clarity, you know? So you guys understand the idea around it. Okay, it's dead, finally. We don't have cooldowns here, but we're gonna save it for the pack after this. There's the cat pack, you know? Oh, kick that ancient crit. I need a kick. Oh, nice. Someone got it. Perfect. Get Dawn up. Use Radiant Decree. Consecration. If I use my cooldowns here, like, these two dogs aren't worth it. Also, I think my team actually used the cooldown, so gotta get down up. Nice. Now we do cooldowns downstairs. Oh, he's gonna take that downstairs. Okay, perfect. Here we might die, so I'm gonna bop myself preemptively when I start bursting. Oh, those guys snapped. Drop Consecration. I gotta bop myself now. I think I'm dead after this Consecration ends, by the way. Ooh. There's a cat on me. Help. Stupid cat almost killed me. Okay, that's the problem with Bob. It doesn't clear threat, you know. It frees you from it while it lasts, but it doesn't clear it. So if the tank hasn't gotten threat in those 10 seconds, you just die. Almost die there. He got threat at the last second, and I could like Ward of Glory heal myself, you know. We have 1 minute cooldowns here. We gotta use them. Let him grab everything, because if not, we're just gonna implode. That's on me. I can drop Consecration here. I think we're gonna fight here. Perfect. Let's do this. Pick that. I mean, stun it. I have Radiant Decree, but I'm not gonna use it on that little guy. Cooldowns in. Oh, I have to use my Crusade when my Divine Toll is like 10 seconds. We're gonna let that ghost sit there for a second. And I'm gonna watch it in a few seconds. And watch the ghost. Pop cooldowns. Watch the ghost again. More strength. Nice. He's gonna do the corner strat. That's good. Okay, dispel. Perfect. I like the healers that dispel the melee.
An excellent choice.
Okay, I got the thingy, so I'm gonna do the little dance around the golem. Thanks for the sub, man. I'm gonna do the little dance here. This way, this way, this way, and get all the orbs. We have also cooldowns. Let's build a bit more holy power. Okay, it's dead. Nice. Oh, by the way, you can manipulate how you get the orbs here. If you stand near the person that has the debuff, it goes to you. So you get the extra damage, you know? See? I got it again, so I'll go get the orbs. Oh. Forgot to freedom that guy. Let's get more orbs. Ooh, I'm a bit close. I have force. Okay, he has it now. I'm gonna freedom him. We have cooldowns. We're gonna use them in a few seconds. Ooh, calculated.
Lingerie. Well, what is left of it?
A simple matter. In return, we ask only for Cartel Zai's signature.
Our
I like to
signature
live
is
dangerously, I
important,
guess.
especially if it results in your departure.
I like the Dusk and Dawn playstyle. It's pretty like it gives you control over your damage because the buff is pretty meaningful. It's a 20% increase on your spenders and 10% on everything else. So it's something people like were complaining about our tier set, for example. People didn't like the some liked, but some didn't like, for example, the Seraphim tier set, you know, because it was very random. If you got like the procs from from Wake of Ashes, you got tons of damage, you know. But if you didn't, you were sad. So Blizz, I think, heard that and said, okay, we're gonna do a middle ground. So we're gonna give you your Seraphim procs, and we're also going to give you a buff that you can control when you give you damage. So that way, it's 50-50, you know. 50% of the damage you're controlling, the other 50 is pretty random. So I think it's a good compromise for us. We have some randomness, we also have some control. Okay, I now have cooldowns. We can't. We can. Yeah, we can. We have Mind Zooth. He's gonna pull big, I think, here. Probably 2 packs. I'm gonna activate the mail room. I mean the event here. Okay, RP started. He pulls the things outside. We do the thing. I'm gonna drop my Consecration a few seconds. I'm gonna let him get aggro, or I'm gonna just implode there. Build some Holy Power in the meanwhile. Okay, drop the Consecration. Do the damage. Offensive bubble. That's the offensive bubble. Oh, got aggro of something. Okay, we have now, we can use everything here, and we will go into the boss without a single cooldown. Yeah, let's do that. This boss is not hard. We don't need all our cooldowns for this. They're gonna come up like in the middle of the fight, so. Also, the ranger are gonna hard carry here because they have the elemental zone, you know. I kinda can stand in it. He's not gonna bring it here. Or is he? Oh, he is. Nice. I wish I had cooldowns here. Consecration because it's gonna be hasted, so it does damage. Okay, the zone is out. Gonna use Crusade as soon as it's up, and we do the event. You can bop the person that thing targets, you know, but okay, let's do the event. I'm gonna throw my thing, and I'm gonna do damage. Okay, where's the? Okay, there it is. You can freedom the slow from this thing, by the way. I know the expansion is already ending, but it's good to know. I'll soak that. Can we ignore it? I think we can ignore it. I got my ghost. Yeah, we can ignore it. Let's do damage to boss. Do damage to boss. Ignore the mechanic. Ignore mechanics, guys. Nice.
Thank you. I've never seen a mailroom so
Yeah, you can free them this low.
Quite welcome, whoever you are. Now, we are in
Yeah, I always try to either free them or bubble stuff, so I know if that it works, you know? It's a good idea because, like, that way you don't do mechanics. Or do them easier, you know? For example, in the Mechanome, the first time when it came in BFA, I tried to... the workshop part where you have to avoid the bots, I tried to bubble that whole part, but it didn't work. So I got stunned. It's something I remember fondly because everyone just watched me like bubble and run instantly, and I just got stunned.
until our next transaction.
Tusks of Manor of Grats, man, that thing is so goddamn rare. I kinda gave up like farming other transmogs, you know? Not a big on transmog farming. I'm mostly one of those guys that uses one transmog for a really long period of time. For example, I've been using this thing for a while now. I wouldn't swap to a warrior though. Warriors are fun and all, but they're not paladins.
Until our next transaction.
You're gonna feel like weird after you swap to warrior because you don't have all the tools like to get out of sticky situations that paladins have, you know? They have mobility, yes. But you can't like immune snares, like be immune whenever you want. You miss those things, guy, man.
All goods and services for
Oh, my weapon talked. Also, yeah, Jatis has also that the thing talks. So it's a fun weapon to have. Yeah, warriors are in a great spot now, but they're not pallies. Red is really fun, man. Like, people say maybe the Dusk and Dawn playstyle is a bit boring, but we have a lot of procs, so it's not that we're just like standing there doing jack all, you know? We have a lot of reactive gameplay. Feels like more like a hack and slash game, you know? Okay, what instrument do I take? Okay, I'll take guitar. I'll take the sax. Oh yeah, warriors have the buff. Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying that they didn't give us a specific red buff, you know? Don't tell me it bugged. It bugged. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, that was scary. I thought it bugged. We had to just do it again. We're gonna kick this guy, kick it, and wait for aggro. And blow stuff up.
Easy, all of you. This is not that kind of establishment.
If I would actually change a main, like if something horribly happened and I had to change a main, I would go DK. That's my only like other class I would play. I guess it's because in lore, like a lot of paladins when they die become DKs. Did you guys notice that? Like in lore, most of the paladins when they just whatever happens to them, like they just become DKs after. I have cooldowns, but everything's dead.
You do not want me to intervene.
This fight is so weird. Like, I never have cooldowns for the boss. Guess I'm gonna just use 1 minute cooldowns on this boss and use the 2 minutes on the next boss. 26 seconds feels like a lot of waiting. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the 1 minute cooldowns here. Take that. Okay, dead. It's dead.
Stop the performance. There's no one left to hear. It has been an age since I witnessed such a vigorous show. My establishment would not survive another.
Apologies,
Yeah, that's a good thing about me. I really don't get bored of Paladin. I have a lot of Paladins. People ask me, why do you have so many alts that are all red Paladins? It's because I just like playing them. I just make a new one and I gear him from scratch, you know? I like the gearing process. Especially when it's like with Mythic Plus and all those things. Like, it feels like a new game, you know, every time you just gear a new Pally. I think he aggroed. He got close to the thing. Yeah, playing melee is basically you compromise on having to look at the explosions on your screen. Just ourselves like put so many effects on the ground. We put Consecration, we put Explosions of Sanctified Wrath when we get that. We put Divine Storms, so there's a lot of stuff happening.
I must now travel beyond Kazavesh, but your journey ends here.
Gonna wait for this to happen. Okay, perfect. Ghost. Where's the thing? It's square. Okay. We can wait a bit. Okay, now we'll go.
An excellent choice.
Cloudcaster, thanks for the sub, man. Okay, where is he? Circle. Square. Who's gonna kick? I'll do it. Oh, that was a troll. That was a troll circle. It appeared under us. Okay. Oh yeah, the damage from Final Reckoning is also another effect. Okay, now let's go back to Haven so I can explain the build and what are we doing in these keys. To the guys that just tuned in. I don't think anyone needs the cloak, so yeah, no one said anything. I'm just gonna leave party. Yeah, locks have like really good transmogs. Pallies have some that are also really good. This is not a Pally transmog, but it might as well be one, you know, because like if you see the Warcraft 3 like trailer, the Reign of Chaos one, there is a paladin there, and the dude's wearing exactly this transmog. You can see it's the exactly same transmog, and the dude is a paladin. You know it's a paladin. Goat Yachi, thanks for your sub, man. Really appreciate it.
An excellent choice.
Oh man, we're getting a lot of subs. Keith, thanks for the sub, man. Okay, so now what are we doing here? The first key we did Iron Dogs, and we saw the damage overall on how much damage did Exorcism do. Now we're going to compare it with how much Boundless Judgment did. So the good thing about Boundless Judgment is we can actually see how much it did. So it's here. So normal Judgment is this one. This is our Judgment damage. And this is the Boundless Judgment damage. So it's 1.7%. Exorcism did, if I if I remember correctly, 2% the dot and 1% the damage part. So we're only losing here 1.3% damage, but that's not counting the Judgment damage. So Judgment did more damage here than it did in the last key because we are taking a second point in here. So Hyler's Judgment. So technically we did the same. Both did pretty much the same damage. The only thing is in this key we didn't have to worry about anything. Just do our rotation normally, drop Consecration and Spenders. While in the other one we had to like put the Consecration down, use the Exorcism, and try to apply the dot to as many targets as we could, you know? So far, both options are good. Probably this one lost a bit of damage in single target because like Exorcism is pretty good in single target. If you're fully single target, Exorcism is the way to go. The thing hits pretty decently hard. Oh yeah, the mage sets. The Legion Tower things are so good. I have them both. I have like all the skins of the Ashbringers, and this one like the destroyed Ashbringer. I think there is an Ashbringer for any transmog that you want. It has so many color schemes, you know, and the new version that they also gave us, like the new not Ashbringer but the transmog, also looks really good. I wonder when they're bringing that the Mage Tower back. I think it went in hiatus, right? Because there was some tuning they had to do for Dragonflight. Probably gonna come back next week, maybe, or in Dragonflight. I don't really know. It's a good thing now that it's like eternal. You know, you can just go in and get your transmog if you do the challenges. Blood Knight set with the red corrupted Ashbringer. Ooh, that's a good one. The Blood Knight set is the one that you get from doing the Blood Elf line, or is it a transmog like you gather from other places? Oh yeah, it's in no, this one no. The general build with Exorcism is pasted on my channel and the description of my guide video. Here we're testing out stuff like so we compare, you know, the general Exorcism build with the other builds. So now we're going to take away Boundless Judgment, and instead of that we're going to use this mastery thingy. So this one is a bit harder to pinpoint how much damage we're doing because we don't have like we can't read it on there's no like thing that's going to show us how much that extra 2% mastery is going to do, you know? So I'm just going to look at the values of the damage of my abilities that they did and try to compare with the next key. So now we're going to do
an excellent
probably
choice.
Another Streets or an Iron Docks. King Cod, thanks for your sub, man. Really appreciate it. Be Elf questline. I have to do that. I need to level a Blood Elf, like and do that questline. I do have I already have a Blood Elf that I leveled, so I can just go and do the questline, right? I leveled that guy from manually, so I didn't boost him. So I just have to go in and do it, right? Or do I need some prerequisite, like reputation or something? I think I had to do it when I transferred this guy to Blood Elf, because none of my other guys have reputation with Silver Moon if I need that. So I think I'm just gonna have to like not get that transmog yet. Okay, let's go do another one. This one with... Oh yeah, let's check out the damage numbers. So Consecration did okay here. Did the same as Radiant Decree. All of our abilities are doing pretty much similar damages. Oh, then I'll go do it with one of my other Blood Elves sometime. I left like 3 or 4 Paladins in Mal'Ganis when I left that realm. Because when I transferred there, I only moved my main, so I didn't have any of the other guys to make stuff for my professions, you know. I always like to make all my own stuff, you know, so I didn't have any other characters in Mal'Ganis, so I just had to make more alts to get alt stuff running, you know, to get my gold and all those things. And Stormrage, I have everything, like all the professions that I could use. Nice, I'll go do it sometime then. Okay, let's go now and do another Iron Docks or Streets. So we need to do one of those to compare to our current numbers. There's an Iron Docks. Okay, let's do Iron Docks to swap it out a bit. I don't think there's another key like Iron Docks, you know, like or Streets that's kind of linear that we can use. If I use Gambit, for example, it's just going to mess around with the numbers, because Gambit inflates the numbers a lot because of the Murloc part. Okay, let's use the portal. Iron Praw. Okay, so this one is going to be with only the Mastery and 2 points in Improved Judgment. So we're not using Boundless or Exorcism. This one's gonna be the hardest one to pinpoint how much damage we're gaining from this, you know? Numerically, in the simulation, this one gives us 0.09 less damage than Exorcism. The Boundless Judgment one gives us 0.4 less damage than the Exorcism. So they are pretty much close together. I think you could use any of those and you should be fine. Nice, Cyrus. I maybe transfer to Mal'Ganis back again because I don't know if you can actually rate Mythic with my old guild. So I know we can rate cross faction to heroic, but I don't know if I can like rate Mythic with them. I think it's open from the start in Dragonflight. If it's not, I will move back to Mal'Ganis for a while. A lot of the criticism against Exorcism is that we have a lot of button bloat, which is kind of correct. We have a lot of stuff to press now. Before we could basically ignore Consecration because it did like jack all damage in Shadowlands, and now we have to press that, and we also have to press Exorcism if you're using that build. Hopefully with this, like, we can ignore it. I want to ignore Exorcism, at least in Mythic Plus, you know? I like to just spam Divine Storms and stuff.
It's many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
I actually raided in Mal'Ganis. I think the raid scene was really good then. We went to that server because there wasn't many people raiding Mythic and Alliance. So we wanted to, with my group, we wanted to raid Mythic to get gear to do Mythic Plus. So we migrated to Mal'Ganis, but then the cross faction things happened. I wanted to become a human again, so I went back to Stormrage. So that's my story. Okay, so this is my talent build. This is like like I said, 0.9% less strong than the Exorcism build, by the way. So the most accepted talent page is this one. This one is the most accepted page, the one that deals the most damage. But that is only if you're using Exorcism like really well, you know, and like spreading the dot and like always using it with Consecration. In the stream, we're testing out other ways of playing without Exorcism. So I'm testing out this at the moment. Basically, no Boundless Judgment and no Exorcism. I'm gonna get my buffs and I'll put the build back on. Just a second. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for a second till the key starts. You could just make a Blood Elf in the Horde and just like level it up. You know, one good thing about our talent tree is that we can actually use most of our utility and don't lose much damage for it, you know? For example, you can use Diva Aura and sacrifice, for example, 1 point, and maybe cleanse toxins, you know? And it shouldn't be a big of a loss. We have a lot of spare points for our utility. That's pretty good. Because like we have this utility which is healing, which is not very good in keys. Because it's like pretty small amounts of healing. So probably if I ever push high keys in the Dragonflight, I'm gonna take like Divine Devotion Aura. It's gonna have a lot of value. I know I'm gonna lose a bit of damage from Retribution Aura, but I think the 3% damage reduction in high keys is going to be good, especially because we're squishy. So any type of damage reduction that we have is good. Okay, we have all buffs. Let's get another flask. Okay, we have the build going. Let's do this. Okay, so this one we are not running Exorcism, we're not running Bouncy Judgment. We're just running Mastery and flat out Judgment damage. Okay, he's gonna pull it. Ooh. Wasn't expecting that. Ooh, I've got a bubble here. Gotta get Dawn up. Perfect, it's up. Freedom. That slow is so annoying. Oh, we're dying. I need a small heal. Maybe I should target the ranged guys first, you know? Because like they're just standing in the blood all the time. Freedom, freedom. Okay. Yeah, they're just gonna marinate in the blood now. Let's LOS them. Nope, nope. That one didn't work. Am I going to have to use cooldowns on these two guys? I don't want to use cooldowns on these two guys. Nah, I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, I use Radiant Decree instead of normal Wake of Ashes. It's just better in AoE. And Mythic Plus is basically all AoE, so it's really good here. Got our Ghost. Okay, I kind of lost one. Oh man. So the guy knocked him back, and the other guy knocked him in the same place. So he, this is a bit annoying. I can't do anything about this. I don't have a knock to move this. So we're just gonna have to DPS over the blood. Let's get Dawn up. Okay, this was an interesting start. I think eventually on certain levels of keys you will have to use Devour. Just to help out with survival. Because that's one of our main issues with Red Pallies. We're really damn squishy. And we're gonna pull Zul'Gamox, okay? No cooldowns. Gonna disorient the bat. Cooldowns in a few seconds, 10 seconds. Kick it, nice. Oh, hurts a lot. I'll lay on hands myself. Okay, let's build the Dawn and use all cooldowns. Ouch. It's a lot of damage going out. Need to build Dawn. Gotta get Dawn up again. And kick that guy. I mean, stun him. Alright. I wonder if he's gonna pull more stuff. I could use cooldowns here for these two. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it though. Yeah, Zul'Gamox is dead. It's not worth it. Let's kill that guy in range. He's just being annoying there. We're forgetting to get Dawn up. Okay, he's dead. It's kind of inefficient, but the dude's just pelting us, so good idea to kill him. We're just going? Oh, we're just going.
From the sky, there'll be no you hear as I fly.
The dog is going like jumping like crazy. Heal the dog and we're fine. Nice. Let's build some holy power. Oh, he's gonna pull more. Nice. Perfect. Just on time. Let's wait for aggro though. I don't want to die. Wait for aggro. Drop this. I think he has aggro. Let's do this. I have one dude on me. Help. And we couldn't do our damage because we have one dude on us. Our damage is so bursty that when tank has to pull like stuff in the middle of already a pull, it's really dangerous for us. We don't have Dawn. It's just one dude. I'm gonna stun it here. Stay on my Consecration.
This is the last of the ground that we have. Blackhand will have our hide if we show up empty-handed. Gosh, do not question my authority. This isn't just any ground. This is
Okay, let's stay a bit away from those. They kind of hurt.
champion courses through his veins. I'm not concerned with these paltry whelps. Yes, sir.
Ouch. I thought he already did his stomp. I guess he didn't. Okay, so the Warlock has the stars. I'm gonna sack you just because you look like you're gonna die. Yeah, he was gonna die there. Got my little ghost that's not going to do anything. Oh, it's gonna take it. Oh, he died.
An excellent choice.
Where did that homie die? Gotta res him. I gotta lay on hands him. Oh no, lay on hands him cooldown. One more.
Would you look at that? Maybe I underestimated them. Dogosh, prepare skull.
Oh, he's not dead. He's in the star, but I look at him as dead. You know,
Igniting the cannon.
like this guy on my frames looks like he's dead. You should move the mobs. Are we gonna kill them? I'm very confused. Guess we're killing them. I'm not gonna cool down 3 mobs. Jonathan, thanks for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna freedom this. Hurts a lot. Yeah, I don't really understand what's our tank doing. We are going to die here if he, like... Oh, he's gonna do... Oh yeah, I understand now. So he's gonna bring all those to kill them with the ball. Yeah, I was very confused what was happening there. Okay, we only have like 1 dude left, so 1 dude and 2 dreadlords. So guess I use cooldowns here. Yeah, I don't, there's nothing else to kill, right? I'm kind of dying though. Well, this is boring. I want to do the damage to the mobs. They just kill them with the... Oh, that was boring. Now we just walk to the boss, I guess. Oh well. Yeah, I know this is the correct play, but it's kind of boring. I wanted to do damage. I'll do damage to this pack. 1 minute cooldown's almost back. Oh, what the hell? I didn't even touch him. I got my ghost. Okay, I'm gonna bop here. I was gonna die there because of that stomp. I kinda need a bit of healing. Gotta be honest, guys, I don't see what the hell's happening under me. I'm just moving, trying to avoid as much stuff in the ground as possible. Is it safe? Yeah, it's safe. I don't think it's a really good idea to move this guy, you know, like the big guy. You can do it alone later. Because that guy also healed full. He already went? Okay, we gotta wait. If I take this, do I die? I'm gonna be safe. I don't know why tanks do this. Like they kind of move stuff away from the pack, you know. Like they don't make a death ball, you know. They just spread things around, which is really bad for DPSs. Oh, we don't have cooldowns. We gotta use them now, though. Just gotta use them. 1 minute cooldowns. Target the other guy so we don't break the shield. Gonna do his fire wave thingies. Target Grogu again. Gonna use wings when I have 10 seconds left on Divine Toll. Think it's gonna be too late though. Yeah, let's use them when I get 5 Holy Bar. That's good. Oh, we lost it? Okay, everything died. I don't think that wings was good. Come on, let's pull something. Never mind, wings are gone.
That was an insignificant loss. Let them exhaust themselves, praying against our weak, against those who are unworthy.
Ouch, ouch. Something's hitting me. And I don't know what. I don't know what is hitting me. Okay, cooldowns in 20 seconds. Let's just build holy power. Let's get Dawn up before we use stuff. Okay. We have cooldowns in 15 seconds. I think we can chill and just kill these two guys, and I should have cooldowns for next pack. Okay, get cooldowns now. Just pop everything on this guy. Build some holy power. I know I'm standing in the thing, but kill the range, guys. Those like spikes on the ground are super annoying because even if you freedom them, you don't. You still get slowed. Okay, I think we dodge this. Yeah, we can dodge. Let's move on. Hug the right. We don't have cooldowns for boss. We have 1 minute cooldowns, which is fine, I guess. Man, you played Bentir in Season 1? Damn. I respect that, man. Very few Reds went to other Covenants in Shadowlands. Kyrian was just too good. Bentir, I think, was a bit better for just single target in raids, if I misremember. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my cooldowns. 20 seconds. I'm not gonna spread them if it's just 20 seconds. I think he's doing the cheese strat. Oh, never mind. Oh no, my cooldowns won't be up. We had to find a reckoning on shield. We had to find a reckoning on 2 there. I normally don't do that, but there, if I didn't do it, all the little walls were going to die. So to get some value from my wings, I just did it on 2. Okay, hopefully someone has something for that here. We have Hex. We have Hex. We have Trap. Oh, Trap worked. It's the first time I've seen the Trap work. Like before it did, but they changed something in the pre-patch, and a lot of hunters were not like trapping that thing, you know? It like kind of bugged. Why me? Okay, I'm gonna bop this. This cat thing is always picking me. pad a bit here. Oh, we're dying, we're dying, we're dying. Ooh. Get away from me. Go away. Okay, this guy actually did the count correctly, so we only have to kill that Dreadlord. If we kill it now, I will have cooldowns for the boss, like everything. Instead of dragging it to the boss, we can just kill it here. Yeah, I think he's doing that so his friend also gets cooldowns back. Ooh, I want that ghost for the boss. 5 seconds. I think it's gonna last. 4, 2, 1. Okay, let's go boss, let's go boss, let's go boss. I got ghost, 10% strength. Ah, it's going away. Pull the boss. Ah, it went away. No, it didn't. I got a few seconds. Did it die? Oh yeah, he's almost dead.
No! I will avenge you!
Jesus Christ, I'm so slow. This is the Paladin life. We walk everywhere without the horse. Gotta wait a few seconds for to use my 2 abilities combined. Boss is almost dead. Cooldowns in 15 seconds. I don't think we're gonna get our cooldowns back. Maybe we get Crusade. Actually, yeah, we're gonna get them. Let's get Dawn up. 5 seconds. Let's just use them here. Nice. Okay, let's see the damage breakdown. Oh yeah, let's go first to Haven. There we can see the damage breakdown. Man, you were Bentir for so long? Jesus, man. I wouldn't have been able to play Bentir. I didn't like their ability. It was too positional. If people didn't play around it, it was so rough for us. The Kyrian was just so much flexible, you know? Kyrian ability now is a staple for Reds, because Divine Toll is just too good. Also, they made that place with like pinpoint accuracy, so it's the best place for Retribution Paladins. For any Paladin, actually. Like, the Kyrian place, Bastion, is like the heaven for Paladins, I guess, right? Because everyone's an angel, everyone has wings. Okay, so let's see the damage recount now. So, Divine Storm is first, Rain Decrease second, Consecration third. This is really hard to pinpoint. So we lost 1% damage on Judgment total. Yeah, this one is hard to pinpoint. I'm going to have to like really look into this third build to see if there's any difference on the other ones, you know? Okay, let's go back to the normal Exorcism one. Okay. Where is this? This. Get Exorcism and this. Okay, we did our 3 keys for the test. Of the 3 of them, I actually liked the second one a bit more than the first and the third. So Exorcism is good. Like, the ability is good, you know. If you play it correctly and the tank doesn't like run around like crazy and lets groups up stuff correctly, Exorcism is going to give you the most damage. The other one, Boundless Judgment, is not far behind, but it does fall back in single target. That's their only problem. The Boundless Judgment doesn't do anything for single target, while Exorcism does for both things. And the last build we tried was just Mastery and 2 points in Heiler's Judgment, which did okay, you know. It's just I can't compare it at the moment. I don't have a number, you know, to tell you exactly where I gain damage, because it's just 2% extra mastery. So I'll check that out and I'll make it into a video for probably tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Oh yeah, by the way guys, if you feel weak this week, it's because we got a nerf of 10%, by the way. They fixed the Consecration bug, by the way. This thing was giving us 10% extra holy damage on everything, and now it's only Consecration damage, so if you feel a bit weaker, it's because of that. But by the way, don't worry, there's a lot of other bugs that are going to be fixed and actually help us. For example, at the moment, Judgment is not applying the debuff when you use Radiant Decree. So when they fix that, that's another 20% extra damage that Radiant Decree is going to do to your like five main targets. So that's going to amplify our damage. On top of that, our Seraphim is only... Art of War is only counting 8% proc rate. And when we pick the talent, like this one, it goes up to 12. The thing should be 12 and it should go up to 18. So we're getting a lot less proc of Seraphim than we should. So there's a lot of bugs they have to fix that are going to give us like more damage. So the loss of 10% this week is not a problem. Yeah, Red's slappy, man. It's really good. It's pretty good. I'm happy with the way it turned out, you know, because it was going to like to a really bad direction at the start of the alpha beta. I saw those builds and I was, Jesus Christ, what are they doing with Reds? None of our capstone talents were good at the start. Luckily, people complained and we like did test and all those stuff, and they gave us this iteration, which is a pretty good one. We have 1 minute damage, we have 2 minute super burst, and we have some sustain in the form of Consecration. The only thing they didn't give us is a buff. I would have liked to the Sanctity buff that we have in Wrath of the Lich King, something like that, you know. Retribution Aura, because Retribution Aura is not an aura. Like it's named an aura, but it's the most selfish aura that exists, you know, because you don't help anyone except yourself. By definition, it's not an aura. Let's do one more key. Let's go do a Gambit. This one is not for testing. This one we're just going to go with... what build do I go? Let's go Exorcism. Just I'm missing to press that button. Let's find a Gambit as our last key of the night. Gambit. 22s, 23s is fine. There's a 23. Let's try to do that. We should get in. We did a high Gambit, right? Oh, actually, I haven't done a 23. This is IO.
An excellent choice.
I didn't play that much this season, Season 4, like, to push stuff. I did play a ton to just gear myself out. Reynold, thanks for your sub, man. I really appreciate it. It's been a great stream so far, guys. We've got a lot of subs. We actually got our first our first super chat. Thanks, Cyrus. Again. Come on, take me to the 23. I can do it. I've done a 25. Ah, they delisted. Oh, they just totally delisted. So let's find another key. Let's put 22 and see what pops up. Want to do one more key before the stream ends. Okay, this guy says 22 easy. So let's go in. I don't want to do my own key because it's the train, and the train is a really bad experience in Sanguine. I'm convinced the people that like voted for the train weren't thinking about Mythic Plus. They just wanted to play that. But with Mythic Plus affixes, that place is a pain, man. Spiteful, Quaking, Sanguine, anything that is like horrible in a small place is terrible in the train. Okay, now we gotta wait for a tank and a healer. 22 gambits should be fairly easy. You know what? I'm just gonna go without Exorcism this time. I'm just gonna use Boundless. It's only 0.4 less damage than Exorcism, and I don't have to press the button, so I'm okay with that. When I take into account damage numbers,
An
for
excellent
example,
choice.
I only count damage that is above 1% to like meaningful changes, because anything that's below 1% or 1% is actually not a big gain, you know. There's a lot of variance in WoW, so 1% here and there is not going to make or break anything. Sox Paladin, thanks for the sub, man. We're not in queue. Let's tell the guy to put us in queue. Also, who's our DPS? So this guy is Destruction Warlock, and this guy is Bowie. Okay, perfect. I think this guy is AFK. I'll look for another group. I want to do one more key. $22. Oh, there's a gambit. Oh, this is the same guys that didn't want to take me last one. Let's try again. Maybe they take us. Who knows? I've done 25, so I can do a 23. Easy. Probably I could have done like 27s this season 4, but we didn't play much with my group. Everyone was kind of like, just let's wait for Dragonflight, so we didn't push a lot. I think a lot of people were in the same boat. Any of you guys like was just done after season 3? Maybe this 23. We could go a Junkyard. Actually, we can get something from Junkyard. If I get the ring that's... if you hit from behind, it's better than this ring. And I have like a bunch of sockets to put. So, if I get the ring, I would use it. Let's do a Junkyard, yeah. To spice it up a bit. We've already been doing like Iron Docks and Streets a lot, so... let's try to do a Junkyard. There's an Iron Docks 23. But I think I'm done with Iron Docks for now. Too many Iron Docks. Okay, let's go to the Junkyard. Last key of the night, the Junkyard. Hopefully you get that ring, you know. I haven't seen that ring ever since the start of this season. Those Mechanum rings are so good. Like 109 haste is how much? 7 sockets of value, something like that. It's pretty damn insane. That ring alone fixes my haste. I want to have like 30% haste, so when I get the proc, which is almost 99% of the time, I get my haste up to 30. Oh yeah, let's say high. Yeah, man, it's been rough. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's been rough for my odds to get into groups. Most of the time, I just had to make my own like group as a Red Pallies. We had so bad a stigma from the start of Shadowlands. We were so useless the first patch. God damn. This really needed more time to flesh out Shadowlands, you know? Classes were not finished. Also, the target cap was horrible. Like, being target capped to 5 targets. That was just so punishing, you know, because you saw some other specs, like for example, Fire Mage and other like uncapped AoE classes just pump. And you were there like hitting 5 things and dropping a Consecration that did like 1% of your damage. Red is really, it's pretty decent at the moment. It's fun and it actually is doing pretty good damage. I saw the charts and I think we're in 5th or 6th place in rate damage, which translates similarly to Mythic Plus dungeons, you know? So we're over the middle cap part, you know? We're over the average, which is good, because when you're about too much above the average, you get nerfed. So we don't want that. We don't want Red to be like on the 1st, 3rd places, you know, in damage. We want to be a bit under that, so we're safe from nerfs, but we're also able to do the damage, you know? We don't want to get like obliterated like probably monks or like they got super nerfed, or enhancement shamis that were, I heard, pumping in the beta, so they got nerfed by 25% or something like that. So we don't want that. We want Red to be in a safe place where we don't get nerfs. And at the moment it's there, you know, it does damage, it's fun to play, we have decent amount of utility, we're still squishy as hell, but we can survive with good communication in a team. For example, in High Mythic Plus, like bark me or like give me an external or something, you know. Oh, the weak aura is, I made a video as well as for this. It's in the description of that video. It's all my weak auras. You can find it. It's 2 weak auras that you have to download from there. It's in a Google Docs. You just copy paste it and import it to your weak auras, and it's going to show it like this. Yeah, like I said, Red's pretty good in Dragonflight. I'm liking it a lot. It's really fun. Because currently, if you play Red in the pre-patch, you're basically playing Red in Dragonflight. It's the same thing. It's fun. We have sustained damage. We have burst damage, which is really good, and especially in Mythic Plus content. I can't speak a lot for raids because I haven't been testing a lot of the single target builds. They're a bit different than the Mythic Plus builds. But at least for the content I do the most, which is Mythic Plus, it's pretty good. I like it. I can probably 3-man 15s at the moment. Yeah, 15s, 16s, up to 17s I can probably 3-man it as just red. Would be good if I could like sell keys and stuff, but it's hard to get a group to sell keys now without the community things, you know? I used to sell keys like way back when it was more organic, you know, like in Legion and BFA, before the communities got big. You got like some friends together, you just boosted people with keys, you know? But then it got like kind of corporate, you know, with the discords and all those things, and it wasn't fun anymore. So I stopped like selling keys and stuff. Not many people interested in a junkyard. It's also 12 in the night, you know. Oh, there's a warlock. Maybe we can take him. It's Thursday, so yeah, people work tomorrow, so probably not many people interested in doing keys at the moment. Oh, by the way, the best people you can group up as a red pally are demon hunters and warriors. Both of them will give you 10% extra damage just by existing next to you. So if you have demon hunter and warrior friends, play with them. It's good. I have to go test some stuff in the beta. I'll probably do it in this weekend. They added trinkets, so I want to see how the scaling is on the Horn of Valor. Yeah, William, basically the same happened to us. We geared up super fast the first week. We went in there and pushed everything to 20s or like as high as we could. And then all my group like kind of just went to rest, you know, till Dragonflight. So I couldn't really push as hard as I did like other seasons. I could have like pugged myself out, you know, but it's not. You know what? The good thing about keys is if you do it with friends, it's a bit more fun than doing it like in a pug world. But the pug world teaches you a lot of things. So how to react to things like randomly happening, you know, because pugs are random. Like whatever, anything can happen at any time. If you have to react fast to survive. So that helps, like doing pugs helps to do keys with your friends as well, you know? Teaches a lot of things. Yeah, most people actually stopped the raiding in Season 4 in my guild because everyone got their like first 20 mythic thingies to upgrade, and everyone either upgraded their Gavel or in my case I upgraded my Jadis. People thought I wasn't going to go through with it, but I did, and I have Jadis. It's pretty good. I like it. I prefer it over Gable because Gable is pretty 50-50 if you get the good buffs in Mythic Plus. You can get the single target ones and they're not pretty good. And you get the AoE ones and you pump, but I don't like that 50-50. I just like to do damage, and Jadis does that for me. Numerically, it might not be the best, but it feels the best. Also, it's a cool weapon. Like, this thing talks to you sometimes. I don't know if you guys heard. Like, I was doing stuff in the dungeon, and the thing that just randomly talks when I kill something. Oh, we got a group. Nice. Let's go. That's Junkyard. Okay. I was almost going to Gambit. Last key of the night. Let's get our ring. Hopefully it drops. If it drops, basically I'm done with Dragonflight. That's the only piece that I'm kind of missing now. Okay, let's get buffs. And what else? We're missing food. Okay, let's eat this. Should be a fairly easy key. Hopefully we can snag one of those little shock bots early on. Oh yeah, who's the group? Let's check. He's Beast Mastery Hunter, and this guy is Feral Druid, right? Yeah, Feral Druid. Ferals are actually pumping, and I'm happy about that because like Ferals and Reds are like those classes that not many people see as really good in Mythic Plus, but Reds at least do damage in like in Mythic Plus, but Feral were in a really bad place before, like in Shadowlands. Now I heard they were really good, so happy for them. Who's a healer, a priest, and a Death Knight tank? Okay, perfect. I don't know why, but the only tank I have problems with is the monk. Monks kind of like lose on aggro so easy. I don't know why. The best tank for a red pally is either Protection Warrior or Protection Paladin. Both handle aggro really well. Like I never have to worry about aggro when I have those tanks. And the middle place is DKs and Demon Hunters. Demon Hunters are better because they give you the buff, you know, 5% extra damage. Okay, let's take haste. Haste. And let's see where he goes. Probably gonna go to Gunker first. I don't think I haven't done a Junkyard this week, so I don't know the order this week. There's a bot there. Do I take it? Okay, I'll take it now. Yes, I'll take it. Aha, it's mine. You were too slow. Now let's not die here. Karma's gonna get me. Okay, let's wait for aggro a bit. Let's build a bit holy power. Take the shrink. Drop the consecration. Bubble offensively. It's so good to have like bubble and 3.5 minute cooldowns. This means that you can actually bubble offensively, which is pretty useful sometimes. Like we're the only class that can do full damage in immunity. It's probably why Blizzard actually doesn't like make us OP, you know. Only class that can do full damage in their immunity. Imagine if mages could like do full damage in ice block. Jad, thanks for the sub, man. Okay, where are we going now? Where's the tank?
A power node must be located within that slime. We'll have to sanitize
Okay, let's
the area.
drop our thingies. This. We're just gonna stay here. We can dispel the thing and just stay here and fight. These are the things like Paladins can do, and other classes like have to like do mechanics, you know. For example, we can just stay in the poison and dispel ourselves. That's one of the reasons I wouldn't like swap mains. I like the cheese. I can just dispel myself. Pick that. Yeah, probably at the start, yes, we're going to have a bit of a hard time, you know, because you know how people are. They have a stigma around certain classes, you know. Probably was the same for monks before, like, they got super buffed. Blinding light. I'm gonna pop cooldowns here. I think cooldowns were kind of excessive. Everything's gonna die now. Everything's dead, yay! Still have 6 seconds of wings. Pull something. Yeah, if I attack, I'm just gonna get aggro. I can't use my wings. Take that. Stay in this. Spell. Let's build our Dawn. Radiant. Get out of the Sanguine. Let's get in there. Dispel. I have 1 minute cooldowns, so if he pulls something else, it would be nice to use them. I don't want to use like Final Reckoning everything just on one dude. You want to try to use it on as many dudes as possible, so I'm just gonna wait here till we kill this thing. Spell. Get our ghost. Nice, we got ghost. He's pulling. Just 2 things. Oof, wanna stun that. Anyways, it's a very good idea to always make your own groups though. I know sometimes you want to go farm a specific item, but it's a good habit to make your own groups. Ooh. Ooh, almost died there. I saw it and walked to it. I have wings. I'm gonna use them when Divine Toll is on a 10-second cooldown. Everything's dying too fast. I remember when BFA was live, I never raid leaded before, but I had to do it so I could get a trinket from that, like the raid after the Zaralor, that weird one that only had 2 bosses. So there was a really, really good trinket there, and I really wanted it. So I never raid lead before, but I made a raid. And I led it like a champion. I didn't get the trinket though. Let's build Dawn up. Ooh. Gotta free the thing. Okay, let's use... Actually, I'm not gonna use cooldowns here. Thing is dead. If I use wings here, it's just gonna be a waste. Yeah, total waste if I use cooldowns here. Our sustained damage is going to carry over. This is our damage without cooldowns. It's just hitting the boss with sustain. Nice.
With that creature neutralized, I can deactivate the node.
I did buy my Jatis first, but in a strange twist of fate, when the first heroic kill we did on season 4 of the Jailer, I got the Gable as well. It was so weird. I had both of them at heroic item level very early in the patch. I used the Gable to raid though. Jatis I used it for Mythic Plus. Take that. Come on, kick, nice. Okay, he's gonna do a big pull here, right?
There appears to be a power node
Come on, do the big pull. Yeah. Yes, my weapon talks. Okay, let's throw
An
everything to us.
excellent choice.
Oh, I touched the bomb. Oh, I'm so dumb. A release. Okay, that was my bad. I ran into a bomb. Travis, thanks for the sub, man. Okay, I think I can squeeze myself into that place. Yeah, we're gonna take this thing.
Assistance protocol activated.
I ran into that bomb directly. Ripped my damage because I lost my bot as well. Ah. I tend to get a bit sloppy when I do like my last key of night and all that things. Start to misplay a bit. And we were gonna pop off there. Nah. Kick that. That. Okay, we got cooldowns for the next big pull. It's gonna be the Zolgamux, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be Zolgamux. He's coming. Okay, we got everything ready this time. Oh, let's get that bot. Ooh, free bot.
Assistance protocol activated.
Come on, take it. Ooh, that's a bit close to... No, we're fine, we're fine. I'm gonna bubble this. Yeah, I told you guys we were gonna pump. We just died because of the dumb bomb. And we're kinda dying though. Come in, come in. Oh. I thought I was dead there. Okay, let's get aggro. Okay, let's do damage. Let's not get borked. That bork is like super reduced haste, so don't want to get borked. We got Final Reckoning in a few seconds. Ooh, he's gonna pull. Oh, never mind. Ooh, the bomb. We should have cooldowns for this boss. 15 seconds. Is there a bot that I can get? No, that's a welding. I'm missing the grease bot. There's one up here, but I don't think he's gonna pull that.